Hi, you guys. I was putting together 3 curiosity packs today for 3 different people. And I know this is really clear on the website, but I thought I would just show you because I'm so visual, kind of how they look. And again, I know you probably, hopefully your upline person has taught you this, but sometimes things slip through the cracks. And I know for some of my new people, things are happening so fast. And so sometimes I'm getting a curiosity pack out for them before they even have their things. So I just thought it would be a good idea to see what they look like. So I've got 3 put together that are going out this weekend. One is going today, one's going in the mail today, and then one's going to someone on Sunday that's coming to our wellness event. And so they're all going to look kind of similar, but you're going to tailor them to the person you're talking to, obviously. So let's see. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you this one. So they all have some samples, and the samples are different. So this particular person that we're talking to, we've got an anti-aging sample going out to her. We've got a chocolate and vanilla protein sample, a detox tea, and a fizzy. And then inside there is that Pure Safe Product Advantage sheet that you'll find. You can kind of see it back there. I'm not going to unwrap it, but that you will find if you go to Team Resources and you click on Building Your Empire and you look underneath the slides, you'll see all the buttons. And if you click on the Curiosity Pack button, you will see that Arbonne Product Advantage sheet. On the back of that, what's so cool, oh, here's one right here, hang on. So this is what it looks like. I know you guys probably know, but this is what it looks like. And on the back, what's so neat is all the different things that you might sample out. There's directions for that. So you're not having to maybe stand there and explain every single thing to the person. You can just check off. You can see like little check marks. So I just check off what I am actually including in their pack. And then for me, I do fold that one down and put it inside here. And you guys might do that a little differently, no biggie. I get these clear bags actually from City Paper in Birmingham, Alabama. And I just like how that looks. And I personally also put this anti-aging one or the prep work one, which I have in another one of these, I put that in a separate bag. And the reason is because those little bitty tubes fall out sometimes. And I know for us, that's so like, oh, I'm missing the cleanser, but they might not know that. So they should. But anyway, so this particular person that we're talking to has a very busy life. And so I picked out, and she's totally, I think, in and ready to go and ready to join. But she hasn't tried anything yet, but that's okay, you guys. Lots of people join because they get it. They get the business opportunity. But I picked out a couple of Ion Arbonnes for her that were people that are like her, people that really upbeat. Actually know Shandi Stark, she's amazing. And I just wanted to pick out, you know, just something that she could relate to. And that's what you want to do. Now these Ion Arbonne, you can go to ionarbonne.com and you can search for them, but you can't print them now. These I just happen to still have on my computer, but you can email them to people. I just am a very visual person, so I like to put that in. And then I do put the one-sheeter in there with it, so the one-sheeter is actually in there as well. And even though we've gone over that, I want them to have a visual to kind of touch and feel and look at again and go, oh, that's what she was talking about. Yeah, okay, I get it. And so I've got that one. I've got one going out to a 21-year-old today. And so the Ion Arbonne is Peyton, one of them, and the other one is Avery. And I do have mine in there, but y'all, that's the thing. We really want to make sure that we are connecting with the person that we're talking to. So the reason we do these curiosity packs, this is kind of one thing I wanted to touch on as well. So y'all can see I've got three different ones. They look really nice. They're professional. But sometimes people say, gosh, you know, that's a lot of stuff. Like, that's expensive. And I get it. And, you know, it is. It can be. But number one, I don't give them out like candy. So I'm not handing this out to just every single person that I meet about Arbonne. I'm usually qualifying that person. So I'm either qualifying them through doing the one-sheeter with them, asking the questions, hey, what resonated with you? Have you ever thought of doing something like this? And I've already got like a follow-up set with that person. So I know that we are talking about the business. And maybe they're just somebody I really, really want on my team. And so even though they haven't said full on, you know, yes, I'm interested in the business, then I might still do this because facts tell and stories sell. And so I still want them to read some stories, and I want to drip on them a little bit. But the point being, I'm not going to just pass them out to every single person, but I am always prepared with them, and they are a great follow-up step. So 2 of these, we did the one pager over the phone. I did it with 2 people, different people on my team. And each of those people is interested in the business. So this is not only a way for them to sample some things, but the real point of this is it's another touch, it's another exposure, and also it gave us a reason to set the next phone call. So that's the key that I kind of want you guys to hear. And I know Andrew has done an amazing job of teaching me that, and I just want to impart that and make sure that people know, if you're brand new, maybe you haven't done many of these curiosity packs, but it's such a good investment for your business because again, it shows who we are, because it's so clean and it looks good, it's professional, it gives them something to try, and you don't have to break the bank with that. Y'all, it could be a fizzy and a detox tea, so don't get too, don't worry about that. But it gives them some other information to read, and it's a third-party exposure by reading another person's story, and those are so important as well. And then you can also do a virtual curiosity pack. So it doesn't have to be printed out and put together like this. You can also, but make sure that you're utilizing that as a step to get back in touch with them. So when I was on the phone with these people, and then this other girl I've got a phone call set up with tomorrow, we made sure to set the follow-up to say, hey, okay, great. So you'll get the samples. And this is the other important thing. We talked to a girl last night, and I said, great, I'm going to put the samples in the mail for you tomorrow. And we're going to follow up with you like on Tuesday next week. That was this, no, that was this one. And the reason, this is for a girl named Tia, the reason that it is so important that you knock that out and you get it, like it is number one to me to make sure I get this in the mail today. Number one to me to make sure I drop this other one off today, because it's all about multiple exposures over a short period of time and moving the momentum along faster. So if I wait a week or 3 days even to get this in the mail, then maybe they're busy when they get it. Maybe they forget what we talked about. Maybe they don't even try it for another week. And you can kind of see, like, I always think, don't think about the one thing, think about everything. So in other words, if I postpone one thing in my business for 3 days, no big deal, kind of like the slight edge, but it's pushing everything in my business 3 days. Does that make sense? Like that's how momentum works. So it's really, and the other thing is how you do anything is how you do everything, or whatever that saying is. So it's just really important to hop on it and be on it. And it's not so much about this one curiosity pack that I'm getting out. That's the last thing that I'll share with you guys. For me, I look at it as everything counts. That's the name. That's the little tagline on my Eye on Arbonne. I know it's backwards, but my Eye on Arbonne says everything counts. And the reason I chose that is because every single little thing you do in your business counts. And that's what this business is about. So I'm not like freaked out about these 3 people. It's just, this is what we do. This is how it works. We share Arbonne. We make sure we share product and business at some point in the process, hopefully soon, hopefully toward the beginning. And then we walk people through multiple exposures so that we can lead them and help them make a decision about what's right for them with Arbonne. So when you're doing this process, you're not going to feel like you're convincing or pressuring or selling. You're just providing education, and you're just walking them along the steps. It's much like somebody might go to school for something and they keep walking through the steps to get there. Or for me, I'm a Les Mills instructor, so I went to the trainings, and then I had to do this, and then I had to do this. And I could have decided, hey, this isn't for me. But, in the end, after doing all the steps, I was like, I love this. And at the beginning, I'll be honest with you, when I was going to train for a Les Mills program, I was like, I don't think I'm going to like this. They're going to tell me what I have to teach and what I have to wear and blah, blah, blah. I had all these objections. I don't know if this is a clear analogy for you guys, but that's the type of fitness classes I teach. And I was like pretty much against it and thought, I don't think I'm going to want to do this. But because I walked through steps with them, multiple exposures with Les Mills, and kind of got a little more comfortable, a little more comfortable. And finally I had full on buy-in, and now I'm like, I love Les Mills. So that's my story for today, or my training. I hope it's helpful, but I just wanted to make sure that I shared how they look and sort of the why behind Curiosity Packs, and so that hopefully you will use them more in your business to help people come to a decision about Arbonne. Thanks, guys. Bye.